Hi dear students. So today we are going to discuss a case study on industrial industrial food processing application of microwave or industrial food heating of microwave. So microwave device has been the third most popular electronic equipment that is being used as a kitchen appliances worldwide. So the progress of microwave or the usage of microwave has increased dramatically from years to years, and it has become an inevitable part in commercial food processing industries. So when you talk about commercial food processing industries, it is used for heating, it is used for reheating, it is used for drying, it is used for pasteurization. So all these food processing industry, in all these food processing industries, microwave has been playing an inevitable role. So dear students, so we'll be looking at the different scenarios, the frequency ranges that is being used in commercial food processing applications. We can go deeply into the case study. Microwave heating takes place due to the interaction of electromagnetic radiation with the dielectric properties of the food. Microwave wavelength covers the range of electromagnetic spectrum from 300 megahertz to around 300 gigahertz. Only frequencies of 2450 megahertz range and 915 megahertz are permitted for use in most countries. And the domestic microwave actually operates at the range of 2450. And when we speak of about industrial systems, they use 2450 megahertz or 915 megahertz range. See, microwaves can be used to process any dielectric material, and most food products are dielectric materials, as we know. Food such as water contain polar water molecules, and these molecules have dielectric moments, positive as well as negative charge centers, that do not coincide. The polar molecules rotate continuously to align with the electromagnetic field as the field is alternated. A friction is being created between these molecules, converting electromagnetic energy into heat and increasing the temperature of the food. So, as we know, microwave heating is a radiative process. The electromagnetic radiation is generated in oscillator tubes such as magnetron or klystron and is radiated into a closed chamber containing the product, as you can see in the picture. The heat and the power generated is directly proportional to the square of the field strength and the frequency and the loss factor. The loss factor is related to the efficiency with which the electromagnetic radiation is converted into heat. A large loss factor indicates the food will readily heat with microwave heat. The penetration depth is also important. It is inversely proportional to the frequency. The deeper penetration is obtained at lower frequencies, and higher frequencies result in more surface heating. So it frequently results in significant reduction in thermal processing timer, the time used, that is the time used for conventional heating. It will result in the heating. Microwave heating will result in more fresh like taste and texture in final food products. That's why it finds wide application in industrial food heating. The nutrient retention is also high, so it has a very good nutrient retention. The ability to instantly turn the process on and off is another advantage, one which allows for precise process control and optimal energy usage. So we can decide the amount of heating required for the food. We can decide the time of heating required for the food. That is the most important advantage of that. The microwave heating, industrial heating of food can be used post-packing, benefiting manufacturers by reducing spoilage, eliminating refrigeration costs, and improving the safety of the food products. So the additional advantage of microwave system includes a cleaner work environment and it reduce use of plant space. which do not take much of the plant's shapes when we go for the conventional heating applications. So we talk of advantages, we also have to look into the disadvantages part. The major drawback or disadvantage of microwave heating is a non-uniform temperature distribution, resulting in hot and cold spots in the food. So if there can be a loss of uniformity in the area in which the food processing, in which the heat directly reflects the food products. A simple microwave system consists of four main components. The first is a magnetron that converts an electrical energy into microwave energy. The second component is a resonant cavity for holding and heating food. Third is a waveguide that leads the microwave from the magnetron to the cavity. Finally, there is a control system. The chamber is typically constructed of highly reflective walls so that the radiation is reflected back and forth until it is absorbed completely in the product. In addition, there is usually a wave deflector or applicator that distributes the radiation uniformly in the cavity. It is commonly located at the point where the radiation enters the cavity. There are two types of microwave cavity. The first is a multi-mode cavity and second is a single mode cavity.